And then we have, you know, extra little couple extensions and weaves and such, and we used to that now. That's cool. I just be curious, if you got a weave, you know, why you spend so much time at the hairdresser? This is my question. It ain't your hair, you know what I'm saying? I figure you should be able to call, tell them to do the hair, put it on when you get there, you know what I'm saying? For real, what you gotta bring your head in for? They should be able to use one of them little mannequins or something. You should be able to do a little drive through. Look, I'm gonna be there at 12 o'clock, hit me, bam, and I'm gone, you know. I'll be there at 12:15, then the French fry to go bam, and I'm out, you know.
So if people wanted you to come, would you come to a town near anyone?
I come.
And how could they get you to do that?
It's very simple. You can go online and find me on Facebook. You can hit me on Twitter at Damon William, no S on the end. Somebody's using my name. I like to say that. I don't know who it was. But, I mean, I'm very accessible. I mean, if you Google me, it'll pop up a way to reach me. And I do all my own bookings. I still do that. And you might have maybe a year left for that. Hopefully, it's time to go next level where I won't be doing that. But right now, it don't make sense to pay somebody to do something that I have plenty of time to do all day.
Right.
So like you say, you know, I do stand-up, and that's, you know, 3 or 4 days a week sometimes. But my days are pretty much free, especially on the days when I'm not doing radio in Chicago.
Wow. So to do what you love and get paid for it, that must be the life.
It is the ultimate. I mean, to travel, to meet people like yourself, to come to a beautiful place like this and, you know, be seen. And then now, not only to come, but to come back and be welcomed back. It's like a second home for me. And I have several second homes thanks to my career from going around the world, touching people and making friendships and such. So that's one of the beauties of it. Now it's just time for the pay to increase.
Right.
Yeah. But with that also comes, you know, the fame. And actually, fame is not my pursuit. My passion is the gathering of the people, the creating of the laughter. But the more people that know you, the more money you make. And then subsequently, you have to deal with the issues that come with fame, like TMZ and such.
Right, exactly. Well, you know, and I always say that too, that to do what you love is the ultimate. But at the end of the day, it's success is really what you consider it is.
Thank you for saying that.
Not what everybody else thinks it is.
And everybody has an idea of where you should be in your life and in your career, especially when you're public like myself. So it's like, why haven't you done movies yet? Or what? Like I've been turning like Steven Spielberg called, and I was like, no, that's all right. I'd rather go to Kalamazoo and tell some jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. So so now I'm actually going to pursue that aspect of the business. So there's some things that I'm doing, some moves I'm going to make in the next year or so to get that accomplished. I mean, I've been doing stand-up almost 20 years. So before that, I owned a Subway sandwich shop.
Wow, okay.
But the irony of that is it was before Jared. And if you know who Jared is, the guy who lost all the weight, that's what turned the franchise around.
Right.
And everybody started hearing about Subway after that.
That's
Unfortunately, I was pre-Jared. So Jared was a fat butt running around when I had my Subway. Then he got his life together, and I could have still had my Subway.
So you tell jokes and make sandwiches.
You telling jokes now. I mean, we were kind of fun. My store was hilarious. But the funny thing is when I first started doing stand-up after I had closed my store, someone recognized me. It was like one of my first opportunities to be recognized. And like, hey, I know you. I'm like, yeah, I do a little joke. She's like, no, you used to be a Subway. Remember you guys used to do extra mayo? You know, like I'm thinking I'm getting my comedy recognition. I still got Subway fans.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, no, not from there.
Right, exactly. No, it wasn't that. Oh, you doing comedy? No.
That's right.
Yeah, you made my sandwiches.
It's so funny that you would say that because Subway is one of the things that I talk about a lot because I used to work at one years ago. Were you... During the time when you cut the bread
center out the bread, they had a little cap for the sandwich. People hated that. And people hated that. Yeah, you cut in the center and you pull it out. And
it
was like
the top.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I was telling somebody that the other day. They were like,
what are you talking about? Yeah, that was in the 90s.
Yes, I'm telling you. You know, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure actually having you on the show. And we're going to catch up with you at the Laughter Lounge.
Okay.
Now, I know that's a monthly thing that's done in the Cayman Islands, obviously. And also they can look for you on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm Twitter, Facebook, and you can find out if you come into the Cayman Islands, it's laughcayman.com. You get the information on that, or laughterlounge.com are the two sites. And we're always on Facebook and Twitter, so that's the move.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I look forward to talking with you again, and hopefully you come back and be a guest again.
I'll come back, of course, and she'll probably have some footage of this shows while we're here, get some laughs in.
Some stand-up stuff, some good, clean stuff.
Yeah, stuff, I do good, clean comedy, if that's what they ask for.
It's true. Okay. We'll be back with more Lighten Up. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.